Viva! Olá! Olá a todas e a todos. Um abraço bem forte. Muito boa noite, bom dia, boa tarde, onde quer que estejam por esta altura. Sejam bem-vindos a esta minha live. Vou já convidar o meu convidado a entrar, ok? A estar aqui comigo a se juntar. O meu convidado é este senhor que aí está, Moco do Fal, ok? Vamos conhecer este amigo. Ele é um estilista, nasceu no Senegal, viveu em Roma e hoje ele está em Itália. Portanto, seja bem-vindo. Vou convidar o meu convidado a entrar aí também, a se juntar. Moco Dufal, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Victor.
Yes,
Please.
yes. Welcome here.
Thank you, Victor.
How was your day?
Very nice days. I was painting and yeah, normal life. And you?
I was working as well, preparing this life, of course. I was writing because I'm preparing my new book, and
I see.
I was doing a few things, and to this new book, but everything was good. I spent the day,
Wonderful.
yeah, I spent the day relaxing a little bit.
It's
Muito bem,
important. It's very important.
muito bem. Amigas e amigos, deixa,
Mhm.
deixa eu explicar aqui a história deste meu convidado. Aliás, ele vai se apresentar, eu vou traduzir. O Moco do Fal, ele, claro, só fala italiano, francês e inglês.
English. Yeah.
Depois, nasceu no Senegal, como disse, viveu em Roma e agora está em França. E, portanto,
In
foi
Francia, nel nord,
em norte de França. E, portanto,
Dunkerque.
foi em Roma que nos conhecemos e foi maravilhoso ter conhecido este amigo, este irmão. E, portanto, eu resolvi convidá-lo para conhecer um pouco mais da história deste amigo. Mokodu, I was presenting you to my viewers here, saying that you born in Senegal, then you moved to Roma, but now you are living in north of France as a
Exactly.
stylist and painting man. Could you share a bit more about you, please?
Yeah, I'm an artist, painter and stylist. I'm working also on
Mhm.
fashion. Yeah, it's two different subjects, but in the end, it's this one is art, creativity
Mhm.
to show to show what I have, to show my culture, to show my vision, and it's a passion. What
Ok,
I tell before.
ok. O Mokodu diz que ele é um pintor, é um artista, portanto é estilista. Tudo, na verdade, no fim do dia, tudo é uma questão de arte, não é? É essa paixão que tem, é este trabalho que faz e, portanto, é isso que ele está aqui a partilhar connosco. Ok, tell me more about your childhood, please.
Yeah, my childhood was very complicated because I start in Africa with the National School Art, but they was very complicated to introduce me in the school, and I start by myself, self-made, to draw and to work in some magazine like cartoons, and in 1992, 93, and yeah, after I moved to Italy just for trying to see to learn art and to also uh, travel to learn about life. And
Mhm.
yeah, it was the first place
You moved.
my mama tell me to go. Yeah,
Deixa-me então
because
traduzir aqui. O Mokodu Fall diz que, como disse, é senegalês, já quando era criança, a sua vida foi um pouco difícil, teve muitas dificuldades na sua infância, portanto, estudou arte, esteve a estudar arte, cresceu fazendo cartoons, trabalhando em pequenas revistas e tudo mais, e na década de 90 mudou-se para Roma, onde quis continuar os seus estudos em arte e depois também viver uma nova vida, ter uma nova experiência. I would like to know if when you decided to move to Italy, you did it by yourself or you were influenced by someone?
Yeah, I was influenced by my mama because she see my very soon my talent artist, my talent art, and she really counsel me to choose Rome because Rome, is a place, Italy in general.
Mhm,
It's a story about painting, about art. She suggests me to go there just for for experience, for learn, for to find to really learn about art. Yeah, and is the first place I have on my vision, and is there where I start my art exactly.
diz que foi influenciado pela sua mãe a mudar-se para a Itália e, portanto, foi lá onde ele conseguiu desenvolver algumas capacidades e fazer o trabalho que realmente tem estado a fazer. Your life was easy when you arrived. Who received you? Where, with whom you lived?
Yeah, it was it was very difficult at the beginning because uh, when I came at the first time was very difficult for me because the problem of immigration, when you start when you go in another country, you don't know, you have to learn and to see how to find a solution to make your life, you know, to organize your life. And it was very complicated at the beginning, but I always believe in myself
Mhm,
and start to contact with people. I was there with I have my uncle also in the north. That's why it was a little bit easy for me.
mhm,
And he was a long time there, and he's the first person who opened me hand and give me help.
mhm.
And after I I start to to do experience life.
Yeah.
I work on music.
How many years did you stay there as an illegal person?
I stayed there 2 3 years, two
Wow.
3 years, 2 years I think, 2 3, and after I have these chance to find uh, place because during the weekend I always go to play basket in some place. His name Don Bosco,
Mhm. Don
and
Bosco. Yeah. I know
yeah,
Don Bosco.
Don
Yeah.
Bosco in Rome, and they find me because I'm a good basketball also player.
Mhm, mhm.
They see me playing and they propose me to join the club, Don
Okay.
Bosco club. And I start to play basket there, and it's there where they see my talent and they help me also to find document, and they give me also this opportunity to play in this club, Don Bosco, and it's there where I find my document.
But before to be invited by Don Bosco football basketball team, how did
Mhm.
you survive? What exactly you did to
Yeah,
survive? What kind of work?
in the beginning, yeah. In the beginning, it was very difficult. I do so many kind of job. I work on agriculture. I work on the street to sell, like my community, Senegalese community. When you come, you can find a job. You can find nothing. The only solution is to sell, to buy and sell bag, shoes. And yeah, I start with this with my community at the beginning. It was the only way to survive, and it was difficult. And sometimes during the summer also, I go to the south of Italy also to work in agriculture. and it was the only way to help me to invest on my art and to survive. And in the same time, when I have time in the weekend, during the weekend, I always go to play basketball.
Mhm.
And yeah, with this club of Don Bosco, I really find this way to to find document and to be legal.
I can't understand. It wasn't easy. Did you thought about to give up? Did you want to go back home because that time your life wasn't easy?
No, no, no. In the beginning, I was young. I was 22. You know, I was so young, and for me, it was normal life. You know, when I lived in Senegal, I decided to go to discover the world. That's why it was easy for me. It was like a dream, and yeah, it was for somebody maybe it's different, but me, I was so young in the beginning of my life. You know, uh, for me, it was normal. It was normal to suffer because you know in life, you know, before you be somebody, you have to work hard and
But you
to
know,
follow your destiny.
you were in new place. The weather is different. The persons are different, and you don't have your family close. It's
Exactly.
you have to have
Yeah,
a
yeah,
strong mentality.
yeah. Exactly, exactly. It's not mentality, but I start to study also. When I was at home, I start quickly to to learn Italian language. And in 1 year, it's very difficult language, but you know, when I like to speak, I like to learn, and my Italian come quickly, you know, because sometimes also I introduce myself in the city, in the university, and yeah, I have some friend there, and friend help me also to speaking,
Mhm.
and I quickly start to have a good Italian language. Yeah.
When you start, what was the the most difficult moment you have in your life while you were living in Italy?
Uh, this is complicated to say. Yeah, because you know every day it's like a jungle, you know, to survive. But you know, when you're young, you don't have this. How can I tell you? For me, it was something normal.
Mhm.
Sometimes you find something very difficult, but you believe in God. When you believe, you know, you say maybe tomorrow will be better, you
Mhm.
know. And this hope helped me to go ahead, you know, without stressing myself. But you know, in life, every day for me, I think you find trouble, you find problem, but the more important thing is to be strong and to have a vision. And when I before I leave, I have my vision clear. I want
Mhm.
to uh, I want to be an artist, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's sometimes it's difficult to really tell I come to be Mokodu today. But you know, the process of life, you always have to follow and to do the life God give you. Yeah.
Mogulu, who discovered you to become what exactly you are now, and how it happened?
Yeah, for this it's very difficult the first time because I moved in so many cities in Italy,
Mhm.
but I find the first place who opened me the possibility to be an artist is in Rome. Yeah, Rome. Rome was the first place, and I think yeah, it's Rome, the city, and. Some friend also girl critic how can I tell you who work about Ilaria Jacobi, some girl, his name is Ilaria Jacobi. Some girl Italian he work on art, Yeah,
Yeah,
I propose my work.
we are watching. We can see here your work. Where it was? Could you tell us about what we are seeing here?
Yeah, here it was during the Paris Fashion Week, but the organization is JX Fashion Week. Uh, they organize during the Paris Fashion Week every year. We are in the third edition, and here I show my collection, Garden of Love, but the production is from Italy. The production,
Mhm.
yeah,
Italy
JX Fashion
production.
Week.
Ok.
Yeah.
Vamos a ver aqui
But
imagens.
no, no, she's from Albany. She's from Albany. The production is Gensiana. She's named the girl. She organized the events. Yeah,
But you create a new. Then you were also DJ, but you were also someone
yeah,
who help people to create a show, right?
exactly, exactly. I work on events during 2016, 17, 18. I was on many events in Rome,
Mhm,
and is there where I start also to work on music because music for me is very important. I am very passionate about music
mhm,
because when I'm painting, I always listen music, and it's a part of my life. That's why I start in one part of my life in Rome to work on club and to make music. To work on different club in Rome,
mhm.
and it was so interesting because he helped me also to understand about events, to understand about people. You know, yeah, it's opened me many possibility. Also, I think it's a process of my life to make me what I'm today.
You can tell us more at the beginning how you felt when you starting to be connected with a huge creator in Italy, because normally they say the Italy is a capital of moda stylists and so on.
Exactly. Is I start in the beginning to make some photo street with some friend of Rome.
Mhm,
Uh, it was some ideas I don't. It's just personal ideas because the city where I live, the place where I live in Rome is 5-10 minutes to the center. I think I should tell you Pineto is name, and
mhm,
is the place where many artists live, and it helped me also. This place helped me a lot in my art because every corner. I don't know if you know about Pasolini. Pasolini is a big register Italian. He do movies, many movies
mhm,
from Italian living,
mhm,
and I live in the same play in the same street where he start his movies, and his name is Pineto. And Pineto also, uh, people who live there, I tell you before, we have singer from movies, from cinema, from art, many artists. Is a street of artists,
mhm,
and this helped me also to have contact with many people who live in the place, and they propose me exhibition, and I start I think my second exhibition there,
mhm,
and when I start to do exhibition in the place of Pineto, every year they invite me to do more exhibition, because they love also they appreciate my talents, and my art also was something new
mhm.
in this period in 2000, 2006, 2007. I think I was the only one who made this subject.
Yeah,
And
we can see that your art. You normally when did you start draw or painting the your clothes? Because we know that you use your paint in your jacket and so
yeah,
on. Hmm.
mhm, mhm. Yeah, I start before I was only on painting on canvas. I'm just doing portrait, some story also who my inspiration bring me.
Hmm.
But I think it's in 2016 I start to make something new on my clothes because on my studio I have a lot of color. You know, when you paint, you always be in contact with color, and
Hmm.
sometimes many of my dress were dirty of color, and I decide to paint on my clothes. But it was specially for exhibition. When I make exhibition, to bring something, to bring some ideas I have on my mind at the time when I was in Rome.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was something inspiration. It was not just doing for at the beginning. I never know about fashion.
Hmm.
Never know about fashion week.
But
I
then,
was just mhm,
but then, sorry, but then you move to different places, show your own arts. How those people
exactly.
receive your work?
Yeah, I move in so many cities in Italy. In the
But
north, I start in
all
Paris.
over the world, you travel for to another countries besides.
Yeah, yeah, I do many country. I do many country, but is I think Nigeria and Dakar. I start in Senegal before because I live in Italy, but every years I go back to Africa to see my family. And when I go back, also I always be in contact with artists about in Africa, not just in Senegal, but in Africa. And because internet helped me a lot. I start with internet very early. I think in 1999, 2000, I started to work with MySpace. At the time, it wasn't Facebook, Instagram don't exist. It was just i5, MySpace, and Facebook. I think
Mhm.
Facebook come later. Yeah, I start very early in to show my art on internet, and he opened me also the world because yeah, I'm not so strong in English, but I can explain myself. I start
Mhm.
to study in British Council in my country, not so long, but he helped me to
You
communicate with.
never had you never had a place where you people can find you, like a store, your own store to sell your products. So how do you sell your own your products?
Yeah, in Rome, I have when I was in Rome, I have many. I have one place where people. I have a gallery
Mhm.
with an association. His name is Programma Integra. It's working with European community.
Mhm.
Yeah, I in Rome. I after I find many contacts, very important contacts to help me to show my work. It's there where people start to know me very
Mhm.
well. That's why, yeah, I think in Rome, the place where I was uh, exhibit my artwork, it was Programma Integra. It's not far to the center, and there many visitor come and many projects. I do many projects also with Goethe Institute from to
Mhm.
show my work. Mhm.
And then you moved to Paris.
Yeah, I moved to France. I moved to France. But before I moved, I have in 2016 a project with 50 African artists, impressionists in Paris. Is where I start my first exhibition in France. and I go back. I just come and because I have also family in Paris. Sometimes also when before I come to visit in France, I was some holiday come back, going back between France and Italy.
Mhm.
And in 2018, I definitely come to stay here in France.
But you do it only you work on, alone, or you have a team with people, many people who help you doing this work? Because we can see the jacket, the trousers, the tie, everything we've painted. So you do it alone, or you have someone who helped you?
No,
No.
no, I have also staff who help me. It's not just only on the artwork or on the piece, but it's a it's a big community. It's a big community here in my city in France, where I live. In Paris also, I have some students also. He help me to work, to organize, and sometimes also I have also a team in Africa, you know, for clothes. Yeah, I have a team. He helped me sometimes.
Now, you say something very important, that students, uh, in nowadays, you find a lot of students, young generation, following you to do this, working with this material, painting.
Yes, I have many projects because sometimes it's very difficult to explain, but many organization contact me. If you see also on Google, maybe you can see so many information because sometimes it's very complicated to explain, but it's many organization, foundation. You know, always collaborate. I always collaborate, and people are very interested about this way to to tell story.
Mhm.
And
What
mm.
what do you think about the connections between Africans artists? There is good you have a lot of connections. There is they are organized, they work by themselves. So what we need to put our your work, what you need to put your work as a, collective artist Africans, to show this African product in the world, or to the world.
Yeah, it's no, they we have a lot of talent in Africa. They work. I know many artists because when I go back sometime to Africa, I always go to visit museum and galleries and artists also. And they now with internet, the world is one. If you have talent, you just have to go to organize and see how to show your work. If you have this possibility to internet help a lot, you
Mhm.
know, and so it's the problem. I think it's about how government sometimes to create platform to invest in culture. They invest, but we need more, because culture is very important. If you see all around the world what's happened, artists, you see many artists who collector the movement, artists can live, can really, how can I see, develop his art.
Mhm.
But it's very sometimes difficult. It's difficult in Africa. It's not everybody, but it's a subject very complicated to tell. But what I can tell you is uh, now many artists are very free, and they live. They It's not before, but yeah, it's what I see. It's a good. It's very good. It's very good
It's
quality of work. It's
Mhm.
good, very good quality of vision. You know, we have everything right now.
The difficulty is how to present their work to the customers, to the viewers.
Exactly, the organization by because sometimes we need also government, like if you see on United States, if you see in France, if you see in Italy, we have the Biennale, but in Senegal also we have a big Biennale. You know, we do every 2 years, but
Mhm.
I think we need more. We need more because culture. I think culture is something people need, and now you know, Africa uh, is always telling by other people,
Mhm.
and we need more, you know, artists to explain and to be a leader also you know, to tell our own story.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mhm,
Okay. Well, we have half hour here talking about you, about your work, and about your
mhm,
paintings, and so on. Was nice. Of course, we can see here
mhm.
many things your work. So, if someone is watching us, if she or her he wants to connect you, what can I what can they do to be connect with you?
Yeah, to contact me now is easy, you know, because with Instagram also it's a shop for me, and Facebook, and you can. It's very easy now to contact directly the artist
Mhm.
by yeah. They can join me directly by Instagram, and when you DM me, you know, it's what I do every
To
day.
find you, here is Fall Mokodu. To find.
Exactly, Falmokodu. Yeah, Falmokodu is my name, and you can find also on Google.
Mhm.
On Google too, we have many websites where you can find my work and
Mhm.
price and everything.
This like famous magazine Vogue. You were there.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was there with the Association of Afro Fashion Week, and
Afrofusion.
the president, she's Michelle Ngono. She's also a girl. She gave me opportunity to show my talents. She's the first in Italy
Mhm.
to to organize Fashion Week. Also, I do 3 or 4 Fashion Week with Milan. Yeah, I started in Milan do show before I come to Paris, between Rome and Milan. And Milan also, it's a big, it's very important place for a fashion designer or for fashion, you know,
Mhm.
because Italian also, you know, if you see Versace, Louis Vuitton, no, Louis Vuitton, excuse me, Gucci, yeah, it's very important in the fashion industry. And yeah, they inspire me also a lot,
Mhm. Mhm.
and yeah, to be what I
You
am
still
today.
you still dreaming what we can see in a few days or a few years coming from you.
Yeah, it's a lot of things. I have a lot of things to in my aspiration. Now, I think maybe I'm really my vision in on theater and movies.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, I have because I start with cartoons, you know, in
Mhm.
2000 in
2009.
it's a long time. That's why you know my vision is this direction, movies and tell the story. You know, is what I'm doing on painting, but is I want to do more. I want to explain more.
Mhm.
That's why I tell. I'm not working alone. I have many intellectual writer who help me by my side now to create this vision.
Okay.
Mhm.
Moko Dufal, thank you so much to be here, to join with me here
Thank
and
you so much, Victor. Also,
share
thank you so much
share
to you.
share with my followers your story, your work, and show us what you are doing. Your life is in big experience. So thank you so much, Moko Dufal.
Thank you to you too, Victor, and all community also in Angola. I see your work, And we need more people like you, you know. That's why, you know, if you have 10 people like you in Africa, I think artists can really live his art or explain his work. Mhm.
Yeah, I have a message here from Jandira and from Yolanda, mentor different and interesting jobs. It is the second time
Thank you
journalist
so much.
Victor shows them congratulations on embracing the uniqueness so hardly. Yeah, huge hugs from Angola.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. And I hope to come sooner in Angola. It's on my project
She were
because,
watching
you know,
she were watching us while we were filming in Rome. That
in Rome, yeah, in Rome, it was amazing, amazing to see you by person. You
yeah.
know, English is not my language. I'm just trying to explain, but my original language is Wolof, but you know, French also.
Mhm.
And today it's amazing. We have just this little English. We connect me with you and all community of Angola, and
Mhm.
just tell you thank you, Victor, to give me this opportunity to talk with you and to talk with all community, African community, because I know you are not just Angola, but you are all around.
Yes.
Uh, yeah, and we are so proud.
Ok.
You too. Uh,
Muito obrigado. Boa noite.
Buonanotte, have anche a voi.
Thank
Good
you.
night. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Muito bem, amigas e amigos. Estive então a conversar com este senhor da moda, nasceu no Senegal, viveu em Roma, Itália, trabalhou por lá, foi estudar arte, é pintor, é também um estilista, fez vários eventos, lutou bastante, teve por quase 3, 4 anos ilegal, mas depois jogou basquetebol, foi ajudante na produção de eventos musicais, trabalhou na agricultura, portanto, um homem que se esforçou bastante para atingir o seu sonho. Portanto, foi exatamente em Roma, conheceu algumas pessoas que ajudaram-no a criar o seu trabalho através de várias associações e depois, claro, transferiu-se para norte de Paris, em França, onde vive e também continua a trabalhar, sempre a desenhar, deseja chegar longe através, portanto, da pintura e da moda. Eu fiz aqui o exercício em inglês completamente, eu não sou fluente em inglês, mas eu amo fazer isso, eu amo correr esse risco, amo experimentar e vou trazer outras pessoas aqui fluentes em inglês e eu, com o meu inglês a arranhar, vou conversar com estas pessoas porque eu não quero estar limitado à comunicação no português, vou fazendo alguns cursos, vou ouvindo alguns podcasts, vou ouvindo alguns professores, vou estudando, vou lendo algumas coisas para melhorar o meu inglês. É uma melhoria constante. Até hoje, mesmo no português, que é a minha língua oficial, eu tenho estado a aprender, então o inglês também é para fazê-lo. Eu vou trazer aqui, certamente, outras pessoas de outras áreas para falarmos sobre política em inglês, para falarmos sobre cultura em inglês, para falarmos sobre todo tipo de eventos em economia em inglês, perceber o mundo todo que está a acontecer. Eu gostava só de aproveitar esta ocasião para, para vos dizer o que é que vai acontecer nos próximos dias e aí já também deixar-te um convite para veres o que é que está aí. Amanhã, por volta das 19 horas, às 19 horas de Portugal, às 20 horas em Angola, eu vou estar em direto com o Carlos Panzo para o habitual podcast Conceito Económico. Vamos falar sobre a execução orçamental e o dilema do prisioneiro. Confesso-vos que vai ser uma conversa muito interessante. O artigo foi publicado no passado dia 31 de outubro de 2025 no semanário Novo Jornal em Angola. Ora, eu estive ontem à conversa com o Isidro Fortunato e também o Hélio Guilis. O Hélio é moçambicano, o Isidro é angolano. Estivemos a conversar sobre os temas da atualidade em Moçambique e em Angola. Sobre Angola falamos de um evento que teve lugar hoje, começou hoje em Luanda, um processo de reconciliação em que, infelizmente, quer dizer, registrou a ausência do Presidente da República, algo muito contestado, criticado pela sociedade. Como é que o Presidente da República prefere a ausência num evento sobre a reconciliação nacional, protagonizado pela SEAST, e o Presidente opta por marcar presença numa cerimónia de condecorações. Portanto, são as opções. E falamos também sobre este jogo que vai acontecer entre as seleções de Angola e da Argentina. O Isidro Fortunato fez duríssimas ao executivo angolano pela opção, pelas prioridades erradas em que se mete muitas vezes. Ora, é um vídeo para ver no YouTube, o vídeo completo desta conversa que mantivemos, onde falamos também da expulsão de Valdir Cônego do Comitê Central do MPLA e também do pedido da decisão de Muluele Rebelo, um jovem militante da Frelimo em Moçambique, que pediu, portanto, excluiu-se, deixou de ser, resignou pela sua militância na Frelimo. É um vídeo que o Hélio Guilherme também comenta no YouTube e aqui também no Facebook. Ora, vocês podem ver. Há ainda um outro tema que nós comentamos, que foi da marcha do partido Anamola, marcha da saudação do partido Anamola em Moçambique. Falámos igualmente da tomada de posse da nova presidente da Tanzânia, onde estiveram apenas 4 presidentes, numas eleições completamente fraudulentas, segundo a SADC, que registrou tumultos nas ruas com mais de 700 mortos e portanto, onde o presidente angolano também ele tomou a decisão de felicitar uma eleição de um presidente completamente fraudulento. Portanto, o presidente tem feito coisas assim, de bradar os seus, né? Nesta conversa também falámos sobre um outro tema que foi sobre eleição, eu esqueci um outro tema, o Anamola, eleição oficiais. Falámos deste congresso, pronto, foram vários temas, agora não me lembro de todos, mas podem ver, os temas podem ser vistos no meu canal do YouTube, VH Mendes. Ora, eu deixo já dizer que na próxima terça-feira, eu estou aqui a falar deste evento, na próxima terça-feira, eu vou estar na próxima terça-feira na Universidade Lusófona do Porto. Eu fui convidado para fazer parte de um ciclo de debates sobre as independências e os projetos das novas nações africanas. Eu vou estar lá no Porto, portanto, quem puder lá ir assistir vai ser às 14h30 na Universidade Lusófona do Porto. Vou estar a fazer este evento, vou estar a participar desta atividade, ok? E também no dia 21, não tenho aqui agora o cartaz para vos mostrar, não subi, no dia 21 eu vou estar numa palestra, portanto, em Angola, vai ser mais concretamente na província de Malães, na minha terra natal, onde vou falar sobre literatura. Também vai estar o Geraldo Dali, vai estar o antigo vice-presidente de Angola. Nos próximos dias também eu tenho viagem marcada para... Já posso falar? Será que já posso falar? Não, se calhar não. Vou perguntar às pessoas se já posso anunciar a minha viagem a um país para fazer um evento. Ora, são essas as minhas atividades, é tudo isso que eu gostava de partilhar com vocês. Se calhar vou fazer o seguinte, se calhar vou... Não vale a pena misturar as coisas. Essa live foi só para falar com o Moko do Fal, está aqui este senhor, Moko do Fal, acabei de conversar com ele, o estilista senegalês que venceu em Itália e faz sucesso em França. Muito obrigado pela vossa audiência e até amanhã.